Welcome to Sounders FC 1v1. Joining us today is David Estrada. David, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
If I told you a year ago when we were filming these that you were going to have 5 goals in the first 4 games of the season, you were going to score against Osvaldo Sanchez, you were going to get a hat trick against Toronto FC and then score another against Houston, what would you have said?
The first game against Santos, I already had envisioned myself scoring in that game, so I wouldn't think it was far-fetched. But yeah, definitely, it was a really good start to my season, and I was very surprised that I was able to, score 5 goals in the first few games. But I'm excited, and I'm looking to build on that, and just looking forward to the season.
Where did that accomplishment sink in for you?
Maybe after the first game of the season when I had the hat trick. I worked so hard, and I continue to work hard, and it just, that those hard trainings are, that's kind of like the reward, and thankfully things worked out.
You went from that kind of extreme high to a low when you end up with the injury, kind of in the middle of the season. How difficult was it to have such an extreme swing, I guess?
And it's kind of one of the things that I've dealt with my first 2 seasons, just the ups and the highs, and I try to find that balance. And one of the things that I've always kind of being thankful for is just being a part of this team. So even when I was injured, I knew I was going to be in good hands with our training staff, and I just did what I had to do, and thankfully I'm back, and just looking forward to the season.
You've always done a lot in the community, and maybe if there was a blessing from that injury is it gave you opportunity to get out in the community and kind of make your footprint that way. Where do you get that drive from to participate in community and do things like that?
It's just this team, this whole organization is amazing, and to be a part of it, you have to, do your part. And I think one of the ways that we can do it is just go out in the community and really thank the fans for supporting us even when we're doing bad. And that's one of the ways that I feel like we can pay it forward to the fans. And it's always a pleasure to go out and just talk to them and see how they're doing, and it's always a good time. When
you went to Newtown, that was a big event for the league. There were a lot of the big stars from the league around there. How were you received there? I would imagine it was a pretty hectic event.
It was I think it was kind of last minute. It was planned last minute, but I think everyone who took part of it did such an awesome job, and like you said, it just shows the character of the league, and the players that were there were so cool towards the kids, and it's great to be a part of that.
I think there was a lot more David Estrada jerseys in the stands this year than last year. Kind of, how are you preparing for 2013 and getting ready for this season?
I'm just kind of building off the beginning of last year, and one of the things that I took from the year before that at the end is that I knew I could play in this league, and my first games last season, I saw what I could do, and I'm very confident in my ability, and I feel like I'm very confident at the moment too, and I'm just looking to contribute to the team any way I can, and I know pretty much my role within the team, and like I said, I'm just aching just to get on the field.
Thanks so much, David, for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Matt.
And that's been David Estrada, 1v1 on SoundersFC.com.
They asked me to do an ad, and I thought, cool. They want me because I play for the Seattle Sounders. Then I find out it's because my wife told them I'm a good dad. Even better. For me, being a good father is much more important than soccer. So here's my message. Be a good parent. Stay involved with your kid's life. Do something with them. Anything. Take a walk, read a book, maybe go see a Sounders game. We can make it better for our kids by staying involved and showing that we love them.